set yourself up, feet hip width distance, sink your hips low, and it's okay if your heels aren't on the ground. Essentially, what you want to do is bring your hands to the floor, let your head be heavy. So using the weight of your hips and the weight of your head to stretch your back. If this is a lot in your hips, try this other variation. So simply bend your knees and take a seat, bend your knees, and rest your torso, your head in between your legs. So whether you're in that low squat or the seated variation, allow yourself to sink into it. You can keep your hands resting on the floor, or you could interlace your hands at the base of your head, give a little extra weight. Take some full breaths. So the aim of this pose is to stretch through the back line of your body, and it's a yin style pose in that you're aiming to minimize the efforting in it. Take some full breaths in and out through your nose. Stay here like 2 more breaths. After your second breath, with as little movement as possible, move from the squat or from the seated fold into a standing forward fold. So bend your knees enough so that your hands can touch the floor. You might even rest your belly on your thighs. Definitely relax your head and either hands on the floor or interlace hands behind your head. And for this forward fold, take it in stillness. So rather than rocking or activating into the stretch, into it. And again, long and smooth breaths in and out through your nose. Hold the forward fold, 2 more breaths. After your second breath, make your way back to the squat or the seat. So you're gonna simply alternate between those two for a couple of rounds. Hold the squat or hold the seat. I'll tell you when to transition. As you move into it, move with as little movement as possible. And as you settle into the stretch for the back line, notice where you can release any effort. Ease into the stretch, surrender to gravity. But trust where you're feeling it, your experience of the pose in the pose is just right. Hold the squat or the seat, 2 more breath rounds. And then after your second breath, with as little movement as possible, make your way to the standing forward fold. You may notice it's more accessible to straighten your legs a bit more. Let your shoulder blades draw towards the floor. Let your head be heavy. So the thing with the yin poses, in contrast to what we'll get to, which is the yang, have to an active Hold the forward fold, 2 more breaths. And the yin practice calls on us to allow the time to be what it is, allow the stretch to happen long. After the second breath, make your way to your back for a shavasana movement. Legs out, arms out. So if it's too much to go straight to legs long, bend your knees, bend your knees and plant your feet. So we take shavasana in between for a reset. Hug your knees in to your chest. Rock a little side to side. And then rock forward and back. So along the length of your back, take a few rocks, make them bigger. Cross your ankles, plant your hands, downward facing dog. So pedal it out, sway your hips, shake your head. Settle into stillness in down dog. Spread your fingers wide, press down through your thumbs, your pointer fingers. At least a little bend your knees, reach your hips up and back. Let your head be heavy. Feel the strength in your upper back. So hands press and your shoulder blades up towards your hips. At least a little bend your knees, reach your hips up and back. And hold here, linger in down dog. Pull your belly in. And simply feel the contrast of work in the pose. Now, as you hold here, add one more piece. So add this drag sensation. So it's as if you'll pull your hands towards your feet and pull your feet towards your hands. You turn on your front line. Hold that breath in. Hold it for the breath out. Now look forward. Step forward to the top of your mat. Feet together. Bend your knees, lift halfway, breathe in, pause, hold it, at least a little bend your knees, activate the reach through your spine. So hips back, head forward, shoulder blades onto your back, forward fold, active, grip your legs, pull your chest towards your thighs. Any amount of bend in your knees is perfect. Inhale, halfway lift, chest forward, exhale, forward folds. Inhale, mountain pose, extend your arms. Exhale, hands together at heart center, Samasthiti. Pause with it. Close your eyes. Spread your toes. Press your hands together. Lift your chest to your thumbs. Set an intention for your practice. It can be someone, something that you choose. Option to set your intention to linger, to experience the sensation in the pose, to experience the moment as it comes up. Altogether, send out your intention, one breath. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, send it out. Open your eyes. Inhale, mountain pose, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank pose. Hold it. Spread your fingers, reach your heels back, and then create that pull as if hands go back, feet come forward. And as you have that pull, feel how it turns on your front line, even like the fronts of your thighs. Now shift forward to your tippy toes, bend your elbows lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog, tops of your feet pressed, lift your chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take it one breath, one pose at a time, flow through. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step or jump forward, top of your back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step or jump forward, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step or jump forward, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, lift your chest, lift your arms. Hold it. Add some depth in your legs. Bring your hands together at heart center. So hands together, heart center. Press your palms together. Feel shoulder blades ground down. Hips go back as your chest comes forward with the depth that you add. Steady your gaze and pause in it. Linger in the pose. A little activation in the upper abdominals. And as you hold here, acknowledge the anticipation, the thought of how much longer, what's the next thing. See if you can acknowledge the distraction, the thought, the cyclical pattern of it, and simply stay. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank pose. Hold it. Hold high plank. Feel that pull, hands back, feet forward. Shift forward, lower all the way to your belly. Cobra pose. Separate your hands. Take a wide arm variation. So separate your hands wider than your mat. Come onto the tips of your fingers. So elbows will point up and draw your elbows back. Feel how that encourages your shoulder blades to draw back. And now lift as if you're being lifted from the center of your upper back. So elbows draw back, shoulders draw back. Tuck your chin so the back of your neck gets long. Breathe. Press the tops of your feet into the floor. Knit your low ribs in so belly is still strong. Lift. One more inhale. Exhale, forehead to the floor. Arms back. Arms at your sides, rather. Press your fingertips down into the floor. So it's that same action with the hands. Use that press. Lift your upper back up. And now lift your legs up also. Extend your toes back. So really strong through your legs as you lift. Now add the arms, lift all the way up, airplane pose. Palms face down or palms face in towards each other. Shoulders back, breathe. Tuck your chin slightly. Lift, lift. One more breath in. Exhale, forehead to the floor. Plant your hands under your elbows. Press your knees into the floor. Lift up. Tabletop. Down dog. Lift your right leg into the air. Hold it and breathe. Point your right toes down. So it's as if you'll press your right foot back. Any amount of bend in your left knee is perfect. Now feel the action in your hands. Hands press down. Head heavy. Shoulder blades on your back. Shift forward. High plank pose. Hold. Same action, your right foot. Press through your right foot. Feel the pull of your hands back, pull of your left foot forward. Shoulders onto your back. Take a breath in. Hold it for a breath out. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg up. Exhale, three-legged plank. Shift forward. Inhale, three-legged dog. Listen, exhale, squeeze knee to chest, step between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Lift up. Hold it and breathe. Point your right knee and your right toes forward. Add a little depth in your right leg. Reach your left heel back. And then it's that same pull. It's as if you'll pull your left foot back, draw your left hip back. Forward, not back, left hip forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, warrior two, open to the side. Hold it. Hold in warrior two. Right knee, right toes point forward. Press to the outside edge of your left foot. And then feel out with your arms to extend your right arm forward, left arm back. Bring your arms slightly back. And it's really subtle, but create this pull action, just like you did in down dog and high plank, like you're gonna pull your feet towards each other or crumple up your mat underneath you. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stretch your right arm up and back. Exhale, side angle, right arm down, left arm high. You could rest your right elbow or extend it straight down. Lift your left arm up, open your left side chest towards the side. So ground your left shoulder blade onto your back. Press to the outside edge of your left foot. And then create that same action like warrior two, like you pull your feet towards each other. Yep. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to stay on the same side to flow. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up and back. Hold it in the air. Point your left toes down and you press through your left foot like you're pressing into something behind you. Any amount of bend in your right knee is perfect. Now get into your hands. Press your hands into the floor, especially pointer fingers and thumbs. Send your shoulder blades onto your back. Relax your head. Belly strong. Shift forward, three-legged plank. Hold it. Hold it. And you use that pull action for stability, like your right foot comes forward and your hands go back. Shoulders back, broaden your chest forward. Press through your left foot. Inhale, three-legged plank, dog, left leg up. Exhale, three-legged plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, squeeze knee to chest. Step between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Hold it and breathe. Settle in. Allow some depth in your left leg. Left knee, left toes point forward. Reach your right heel back. And then it's that pull, as if you'll pull your right foot forward, draw your right hip forward at the same time. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Hold it. Look at your left foot, your left knee. Put your left knee, your left toes forward. Go for some depth. Allow the sensation. Press to the outside edge of your right foot. And then create that sensation with your feet, like you pull your feet towards each other. Crumple up your mat underneath you. Arms extend out with purpose. Bring your arms slightly back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right hand, right thigh. Left arm lifts. Exhale, side angle. Left arm down. Right arm high. Hold it. Draw your right shoulder blade onto your back, so your right side chest opens slightly to the side and up. Press to the outside edge of your right foot. And then create that pull with your feet, like you pull your feet towards each other. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same leg to flow. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, squeeze it in and step between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take this whole thing flowing, one breath, one pose at a time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump forward, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, right leg lifts. Exhale, squeeze and step. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Option, hover your right leg, make it three-legged. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, squeeze and step. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Feel that pull, hands towards feet. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step or jump forward, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Little difference. Pause with it, hold it. Feel that pull, feet forward, hands back. Broaden your chest forward. Shift forward your tippy toes, lower all the way to your belly. Wide cobra, fingertips wider than your mat, elbows high. Inhale, lift as if you're being lifted from the center of your upper back. Hold it. Tops of your feet press down, elbows draw back slightly to encourage shoulder blades back. Tuck your chin slightly, breathe. Feel strength of your back line. One more inhale. Exhale, forehead to the floor. Airplane arms, fingertips into the floor, arms at your sides. Press your fingertips down, lift as if you're being pulled from the center of your upper back. Lift your legs up, also hold it. Extend to your toes. Now add the arms all the way up, lift. Slight tuck of your chin so the back of your neck gets long. Lift. One more inhale. Exhale, forehead to the floor. Hands under your elbows from your toes or from your knees. You'll push up to plank or tabletop. Chest stays broad the whole time. Push up. Down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, three-legged plank. Shift forward. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, squeeze your right knee in. Right knee in and step between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands to the floor, right knee to chest. Inhale, three-legged plank, right leg back, heart forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, three-legged plank, shift forward. Feel that pull, right hand, right foot towards hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, squeeze it in and step. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands to the floor, left knee to chest. Inhale, three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, look forward. Exhale, step or jump forward, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Arms sweep back and pause. Face your palms down. Press your feet into the floor. Reach your hips back as you add some depth. And simply hold in it. Strong through your upper abdominals so your back stays strong and neutral. Shoulders back, chest broad. Add a little bit more depth. Option, lift your heels. Go for max height. Press the tops of your feet forward. It's okay if you wobble. It's okay if you fall out of it. You simply get back in. Breathe. Steady gaze. Add some depth. Breathe. Keep your heels lifted. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Hands touch, then heels. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, three-legged plank. Lower your left knee down. Side plank with the left knee down. Right arm lifts. Right leg stays high. Point your right toes towards the side. Lift out of your left shoulder so you still have really stable upper back. And then feel your right shoulder blade draw back so your chest broadens. Hold it here. Press through your right foot. Take small pulses. Pulse up, 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 up. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold it. Plant your right hand down. Curl your right toes under. Three-legged dog. Left leg up and back. Exhale. Three-legged plank. Right knee comes down. Side plank. Left arm lifts. Lift up out of your right shoulder. So your right chest is broad, upper back is strong. And then same thing with your left. Draw your left shoulder blade back so your left chest opens to the side. Press through your left foot. Small pulses. Up, 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 up. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand plants. Left toes curl under. Three-legged dog. Right leg up and back. Squeeze knee to chest, step between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, crescent twist. Hands to heart center, hook your left elbow outside of your right knee. So you choose, you can stay on your back toes or you can lower your left knee down. Either way, use elbow to knee, hand to hand, open your chest towards the right side. Feel that broadness in your chest, shoulder blades onto your back. Belly strong as you twist. Extend the top of your head forward. Transition steady. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Hold this one at a bind. So half bind, left arm wraps around your back. Grab for your thigh or fabric of your pants or shirt. Full bind if you choose. Right arm goes underneath your right thigh. Hook hands or grab fabric with your hands. Less about what you're binding and more about focusing on this broadness in your chest, the stability, strength in your back. Lean your whole torso over your right thigh. Yep, exactly. Lift your right side off your front thigh. Breathe. Linger with the sensation. Hold in it. Just put your shoulder. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your right leg. Right arm up and back. Reverse triangle. Pause with it. Just feel this length through the whole right side. You worked a lot of compression here. Triangle pose. Right arm forward, and then it's right arm down, left arm high. Breathe. Pause with it. Okay, so here's the thing with triangle. You want to press your feet firm into the floor. Draw your right hip back. Allow your left hip to roll forward slightly. And then you extend your arms out wide. Yep, you got it. Now add on, half bind. Left arm wraps around your back. Draw your left shoulder blade back. Extend your right arm forward. Right palm faces up. Plug your right shoulder blade onto your back. One more layer. Left arm up and overhead like you squeeze a ball between your palms. A lot of work in the pose, a lot of effort in the pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend your right knee. Exhale, chaturanga, or skip it, simply go to down dog. Inhale, upward facing if that's your route. Exhale, downward facing. Lift your left leg, breathe in. Exhale, three-legged plank. Lower your right knee, side plank. Left arm lifts. Press through your left foot so there's strength through your left leg. Left leg pulses up, up, up. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand plants, left toes curl under. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, three-legged plank. Left knee down, side plank from the left knee. Right arm lifts, press through your right foot, so strong in your right leg, pulse it up, up, broad chest, pulse, pulse. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand plants, right toes curl under. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, crescent twist. Hands to heart center, right elbow outside, left knee. And you choose, you stand your back toes or you can lower your right knee, either way. Hand to hand, elbow to knee, open your chest towards the left side. Feel that same, even though you have the twist, the balance challenge, that same broadness in your chest, strengthen your upper back. Steady breathing. Allow the pose, allow the experience in it, the challenge, the anticipation. Maybe the experience is loving it, pure joy. Whatever it is, allow it. Be with it, linger in it. Inhale, crescent lunge, steady out. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. You'll hold it at a half bind. Right arm wraps around your back. Grab for your left thigh or fabric on your pants. Draw your right shoulder blade back. Right chest opens. Full bind if you want. Left arm under. Grab hands or grab fabric. Okay. Hold it. Breathe with it. Lean your whole torso back so it's more over your left leg. Lift your left side off your left thigh. Stay with it. Press to the outside edge of your right foot. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your left leg. Left arm up and back. Stretch through your left side after a lot of compression. Feet press into the floor. Triangle pose. Left arm reaches forward and then left arm down, right arm high. So feel strong in your feet. Root down through your feet. And then with the hips, so you want to align your hips to prioritize length in your spine, your side body. So draw your left hip back. Allow your right hip, that's the top hip, to roll forward slightly. So you get that length. Reach forward through the top of your head. Extend your arms out. Add half bind, right arm around your back. And again, you use that bind to encourage your right side chest to broaden. Add challenge, left arm forward, left palm faces up. Plug your left shoulder blade onto your back. Now one more layer, right arm up and over like you're squeezing a ball between your palms. Press your feet into the floor. Breathe with it. Stay with it. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga, or skip it straight to down dog. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause. Now stay for a moment. Lift your right leg. Step wide outside your right hand, wide runner's lunge. Lower your left knee down. Allow your hips to sink forward and down. Take the quad stretch. So bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand, grab for your foot. And whether you can reach or not, either way, reach for it or actually grab it. Lift up out of your left shoulder. You can stay on your left hands or lower to your left elbow. A few rounds of breath right here. Quad stretch, relax your left leg. Half splits, fold over your right leg. Any amount of bend in your right knee. Relax your head. Draw your right hip back slightly. 2 breaths. Half pigeon pose, forward facing or on your back. So forward facing, scoot your right foot over to the left side of your mat. Right knee comes down. Let's scoot your left leg back, fold forward, rest on your mat or on your forearms. The supine variation is great also. So for that one, roll onto your back, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, pull your knee, your left leg in to stretch your outer right hip. And you choose for this one. You can use a little bit more activation to increase the stretch. You can also take away that action and move into more of that allowing, more of that surrender into it. Focusing on steady, smooth breath. 2 more of them. Then down dog. Shake your right leg out. Settle back. The change from side to side. Lift your left leg. Step left leg wide. Runner's lunge. Right knee comes down. Quad stretch. Bend your right knee. Grab for your right foot with your left hand. So it's a stretch for both thighs. And then it's also a bit of a twist. And kind of something that I love so much about runner's lunge is you can feel it like in your outer left hip. You could feel it in the front of your right thigh. Lift up out of your right shoulder. Steady breaths. Half splits. Extend your left leg forward, fold over your left leg. Any amount of bend in your left knee, and even like sometimes bending the left knee allows you to turn on the front of your left thigh, which can affect quite a bit the stretch in the back of your left thigh. So you're aiming in this half splits to feel it right in the middle of your left hamstrings. And you want to target it more in the middle of the muscle rather than like behind the knee joint or more in the hip insertion. Head heavy. 2 more breaths. Half pigeon. Left foot scoots over to the right side of your mat. Left knee lowers down, fold forward, or roll onto your back for supine variation. And it's okay if you take supine variation on one side and not the other. Whether you're on your front or on your back, allow some heaviness in your head. And then you choose, deepen the pose with effort or without it. And if you're going without it, notice where you can soften, where you can surrender into the pull of gravity. 2 more breaths. Down dog. If you're on your back, feel free to stay right there. Down dog, shake out your left leg. If you're on your back, shake out both legs. Down dog. If you're there, feel it. Spread your fingers. Pull your hands towards your feet towards your hands, send your shoulder blades onto your back. Relax the weight of your head. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step or jump all the way through. Roll onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Squeeze your knees in. Press your hips down. Press your upper back down, the back of your head down. Feel some compression in your hip flexors. A bridge pose. Plant your feet, arms at your sides, lift your hips. Point your toes and your knees straight forward. Press into your feet to lift your hips. Send your breath to your belly and shrug your shoulder blades underneath you. You can keep your arms flat or interlace your hands underneath you. Create a little bit of action in the backs of the thighs. So press your heels down and then feel a little drag, like you pull your heels towards your head. Hold it. Lift and do it. One more breath in. Exhale, lower down onto your back. Separate your feet wide or touch your knees together. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. The second set can be bridge, or if you'd like, wheel. So bridge, you know it, go for it. Plant your feet, arms at your side. Wheels, if you're choosing it, hands at your sides, fingers point forward or out wide. Press into your hands, press into your feet, lift up, straighten through your arms any amount. Whether it's bridge or wheel, toes point forward, knees point forward. Wheels, bend your elbows a little, send your shoulder blades onto your back, and then extend your elbows once more. Press your heels in, create a little drag, like you pull your heels back towards your head. 2 more breaths, go for it, lift into it, feel into the effort, the work of it, the action in the pose. And then after your second breath, you'll lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together, knees open, one hand to your heart, other hand to your belly. Close your eyes. So with your hands on your torso, feel your breath move, your belly, your ribs, your chest. Now hug your knees in, right knee into your chest, left leg goes long. Twist, right knee across the body, reach your right arm out. You can gaze up or either direction. If you want a little more chest stretch, turn your gaze towards the left. In this twist, ease into the surrender of it. Move away from efforting action. Draw to center, switch sides. Left arm out, twist. Left knee draws across your body. Gaze can be, head can face any direction. A little more chest stretch, head towards, face towards the right. And draw to center. Wrap your arms around your legs. Lift your head up to your knees. Breathe in, squeeze tight. Stay for the exhale. Relax down onto your mat. Get any wiggles out. Shake out your legs, shake out your arms. One more pose variation before Shavasana. So it's a variation on fish pose. So you're going to use your hands, your elbows rather. Hands into the air, elbows press into the ground alongside your waist. Press your elbows down to lift your chest. Your upper back will come off the floor, but your head will stay down and your hips will stay down. So press your elbows down, lift your chest, shrug your shoulder blades underneath you, lift. Hold it, linger with it. It's a moment to experience, to feel into your heart at the highest. One more breath in. Exhale, relax down. Final Shavasana. And get any wiggles out if you need. Shake out your legs, shake out your arms. Acknowledge the moment that you commit to stillness in the pose. Lay your toes out. Feel your body heavy. When distractions, cyclic thought patterns, urge to move, to fidget comes up, practice choosing to stay present. Reconnect to right here, right now. Even if you have to do that over and over and over again. A few moments here, and then I'll guide you out when it's time. Allow yourself to linger in each step of moving out of Shavasana. Simply send your breath to your belly and feel your belly expand. Fuller breath. And brush your fingers along your thumb. Wiggle your toes. Reach your arms overhead, stretch out through your whole body. Roll to your left side, fetal pose. Use your upper arm to rest your head. And simply stay in that pose. With your eyes still closed, push up to a tall seat. Bring your hands together at heart center. Lift your chest up to your thumbs. Feel your spine tall. Feel yourself lifting up. Acknowledge your practice, your ability to stay with the moment, with the pose, with the challenge. Allow yourself to linger as you continue to move out. Lift your thumbs to the center of your forehead. Now feel that pressure, thumbs against your forehead. Acknowledge the light and the teacher in all things, in our experiences, in you. Namaste.